the channel, or if you are new here, then welcome. Today I'm going to be planning in my Spooky B6 planner. This is from the Pumpkin Paper Co. She no longer has these in stock, I believe, but I will leave a link to her shop down below, as well as everything else that I am using in this video. If you missed the setup of this, go ahead and click right over here in the corner in the iCard, and you can watch the setup of this from earlier today. I actually set this up and uploaded it just earlier this morning. You can follow me on Instagram at Sparrow Designs Paper Co. And let's go ahead and get started with this week. So I'm going to pull my stickers out here. These are the standard and the add-on stickers from the Forest Falls kit. This entire planner has been set up using the Forest Falls kit. And I am actually going to go ahead and skip this week in the planner simply because there's nothing going on this week, and I have 3 other planners set up for it. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the week of the 11th through the 17th for my first setup. And what I'm actually going to do is pull my insert out and set it to the side here. Of course, grabbing my pen. As I said, we are going to be planning for the week of November 11th through the 17th. Not too much going on this week, but I am excited to get into this kit. Now my stickers have been kind of shuffled around, so I'm going to go through and pull out a couple of stickers that I know I want to use, and then we will get started. So for the first week, I'm actually going to be using this kit. I really would like to use the day covers that come in the standard kit, simply because I love the color combination. I could still do the same exact thing by pulling from each page, but for the sake of this video, we are just going to use it from this page. So if you guys only have the standard kit, you can still achieve some really fun results with it, that's for sure. And then over here in this section, I actually am going to use another one of the paint swatches. This is my little to-do section, just to keep it cohesive. I still have not actually set up the monthly view for November in this, but because this is the Luxe dated insert, it actually comes already dated, so that's kind of nice. It's one of the benefits of getting the dated insert. However, the benefit of getting the undated insert is that you could use it at any point. So I usually end up getting both. So because I'm not entirely sure what's going to be going on this week, this is going to be more of a pre-plan than anything. I have to see how the rest of this week is going. Well, this week coming up, the 4th, before I can actually decide how I need to do things. So I'm not going to be doing too much in this little plan with me. I will be uploading another plan with me for you guys tomorrow in my PP weeks. I'm going to be using the You're a Gem kit from Simply Gilded from the September subscription box. If you guys are interested in seeing that, go ahead and turn on that notification bell because you'll be able to see that as well. But so I'm going to take the double box. I can't decide if I actually want to do that or not. I think I'm actually going to use the double box on Saturday and Sunday this time instead of putting it in that big open section, because I might need more space to write. I just might. Nothing really happens on the weekend, honestly. And I'm going to grab our weekend banner from the same sheet we were already using. And I kind of want to fill this in a little bit. So I think what I'm going to do is grab this super cute apple washi that came with the kit. And I think I'm going to run it across the top here. It's a little bit thin, but everything else is going to be too thick. This is my on the go. She gets dirty. She gets mess and coffee and everything else on her, so it's fine. And I'm just going to take our little weekend banner and put it right here in the middle. And we're going to leave it as that. If I do have anything to do on the weekend, I will just kind of put it over in this section instead. Now, I know for a fact what I'm going to be doing all day Wednesday is the same thing I do every single week, which is getting new releases out for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and use a full box on Wednesday because, one, I love this tree so much, and I know what I'm going to be doing all day. There's not going to be anything else to do. So the only thing about this kit is last month we had our little bobby pins that worked as checklists, and we have other things that are similar to it through each kit. This one we have these vines. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to like these or not, but I'm going to attempt to use them for this week. We'll see how it goes. But for now, I'm going to look at them from more of a decorative side, and I'm just going to kind of put them throughout the page. And then I will probably go back and do something else with them. Maybe some of the little pumpkins or something like that. I'm going to take one of them down here. I'm actually going to run up over top like this. It looks a little odd right now, I know, but it'll be clear in a minute. So on this page we have a couple little bitty pumpkins. I feel like right here it's pretty good the way it is, but for right here I'm going to grab this little guy and I'm going to put it right here on top of the vines. Just that we have a cute little corner piece. Now there is actually some that are already made in here and I had forgotten about them. There's some really pretty corners right here. It's okay. We have an entire month to use this kit. I am okay with it. I'm going to bring in some other stickers as well, simply because I'm not always at home when I get to plan in this. But since I am, I'd like to use some of these. This thing is a mess. Don't mind it. So I know for a fact on the 17th, which is on the weekend, but that's okay. I'll be putting it down here anyway. On the 17th, my cell phone bill is due, so I'm going to use a simple cell phone due script. These are from my shop. If you guys are interested, I will leave a link down below. You can get them in black, or you can get them in any of the foils that we offer in the shop. You can also get them on matte paper if you prefer. I really like them on the clear paper. It just looks nicer to me when you can lay it over. But we have them for whatever you are interested in. As well as Monday the 11th, the credit card bill is due. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the credit card due script as well. And I'm actually thinking I might lay it, I'm going to lay it on top of this paint swatch. Because I really don't like leaving a sheet with barely anything on it. And then I will pop it down the bottom of Monday here. It is a little bit clashy because we did use red at the top, but I think it'll look okay in the end. I know Tuesday, the majority of that day is going to be spent printing and cutting the new releases that I'm going to release for you guys on Wednesday. I just want to make sure, of course, that everything is cut perfectly so we don't have a bunch of issues. I did pull a couple of stickers out of my crazy sticker book that I really need to organize. I have pulled out my Christmas movie list as well as my Christmas holiday bucket list, some of the print and cut stickers from my shop, the payday ones, as well as, didn't mean to pull those out, some of the other ones. So this is the new releases and Happy Mail. And as I mentioned, you can get these on premium matte or on clear. I think I'm going to use that one in clear, and I'm not entirely sure on Happy Mail just yet, so I will leave that as is. The Christmas movies and the Christmas bucket list are both from Scribble Prints Co. I got them during the foil sale. I'm also going to pull in these. They are gold hollow, but my gold stash is seriously sad right now. These are from Cozy Paper Co. They are just some icons. And like I said, if there's anything that I'm using that I can link, I absolutely will for you guys. So Wednesday is payday for my husband and myself. So I'm going to use a payday script here. I do have these in clear. However, they are in Hollow. So we will just be using that one. Then I'm going to take one of the new releases because, as I mentioned, Wednesday is new release day, so I spend the majority of that day taking listing photos, getting them up for you guys. Put that right here. And on Tuesday, for pretty much the majority of the day, I am finalizing new release designs and printing and cutting. So let's do a time block for that. I do have the print and cut on clear somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure where they're at. What I'm actually going to use is one of the clipboards, the theme clipboards from this kit. And I'm going to just center in the middle of the day. Close enough to center anyway. And then I'm just going to take one of the print and cuts and put it right here on top. And while I have this sheet out, I'm actually going to use one of these really cute banners. And I'm going to put it across here. Still not entirely sure what I'm actually going to be using this for, but how cute is that? On Thursday, I spend the majority of the day filming for you guys and getting everything cleaned up and set up for the next week. So we are going to keep that pretty simple. And I'm actually going to be using the foldable TN sticker that comes in every single month, just so that I can kind of write a list inside of it without taking up too much space. If you guys have not seen how these work, I can quickly show you. So all you do is you take what is the front cover of the Traveler's Notebook. So in this case, it's the Pretty Fall Scene. And you're going to fold that over on top of the other side. So if you're having troubles folding it, what I like to do is I kind of fold it backwards. Not really the way it goes, but just so that I can get like a guideline. And then I will fold it back the way it's supposed to be folded. Okay, so then when you have that folded over, you will see the Traveler's Notebook cover on one side, and then the other side is like the interior of it. Obviously, it's not necessary, but I really do like to take a pair of scissors and trim the rounded edges of this. I just feel like it looks a little bit neater that way. I understand it's hard to print and cut it that way, but I like it. So I always do that. Then you just take it and you're going to fold it in half again. So like if you were actually closing the book itself or the Traveler's Notebook itself, just like that. And then this sticky side is what you're going to stick down. So I'm going to put it right down here. And then you have a Traveler's Notebook inside of your Traveler's Notebook. So it folds out, and then you have a section where you can write things. And then I'm also going to take little camera and put it up here at the top, and then simply write in film. Nothing fancy about it. Just gonna write film. So when I know what I need to film, I will go ahead and put it in here, kind of just to have a running list without taking up too much of the pretty space. Friday, I'm going to kind of try to get a couple of things started with the Christmas spirit. So I have two different things I want to do. I want to go ahead and start decorating. I know some of you guys have already decorated. Don't act like you haven't. But I'm definitely going to start decorating. It's kind of odd to put decorate for Christmas inside a super fall themed planner, but that is what is going to be happening. So I'm just going to take decorate for Christmas. And I'm trying to decide if I want to lay it on top of anything or not. I don't think that I actually will. No. I'm not going to put anything on top of it for this, at least for this week. Or underneath it, I mean. So I'm just going to center and put that right there. And that is in gold. So it does go with the theme of the entire kit. Yay. And I'm actually going to use our little planner guy for the month. I kind of want him to peekaboo out here because he's just so cute. I love that we are still getting our planner guy after Barista Brunch. So we're going to have him peeking over the side right there. And then also on Friday, I'm going to I was gonna watch just a basic holiday movie with the kids, but I think I want to go ahead and watch a Christmas movie with them. They've been asking to watch one, so I think we're gonna go ahead and watch one. I think we're gonna start with a classic. I think we're just gonna start with The Polar Express. I feel like I could watch that any time of year, but it's definitely awesome to watch The Polar Express after spending the day decorating for Christmas. I think what I'll do is actually use like this cute little chair. Let's put the cute little chair right here. And we will just put, I feel like you can barely see it. We'll just put it off of the chair on the side. And we'll also just leave it at that because I don't want to overdo it. As I said, for this section, I really want to use it as a to-do section. And I think instead of trying to use these vines as like a to-do list, I'm actually going to pull out the teeny tiny leaves that I know we have in here somewhere. Pull my functionals out too. Oh, the apples are cute too. Maybe the apples. And then we do have this page that's got a ton of leaves on it. I think I'm going to go with the apples this time. I really do think they're adorable. Hopefully they're cut. They're a little messed up as well. Hopefully if I contact them, they can help me out and they'll contact whoever it is that's cutting their stickers for them. Because this is the second month in a row. If any of you guys subscribe to the Planners Anonymous subscription kits, let me know if you're having any problems, because I don't have problems with any of the kits that I purchased from them that they cut in-house, but almost every subscription box I've received the last 3 months, the stickers have just not been cut that well. And I hate saying that because I love Planners Anonymous and I love the kits, but I really don't like the stress of how I'm having to cut these or pull these off like this. And last month I actually did have to cut a couple out by hand just so that I could use them. And they did make it right. They did. They sent me a whole new set, but the thing is, they sent me the new set with my next month's subscription, which was really upsetting because at that point I had already finished using Peacock Ballet. And they sent them with me for us to brunch, but I don't know, you guys. So I really like that though. I think the apples are super cute and they make a good little to-do list. So the only other thing that I know I need to do is grab a couple of my functionals and put them in. So first is first, of course, on Tuesdays, other than doing my print and cut, I do order my groceries. They don't get delivered until Wednesday, but I do order them. On Thursdays, I also plan for the next week, so I'm going to put her down there. And I think that's where I'm going to kind of leave the functionals for now because I'm not entirely sure how the rest of the week is actually going to go. As I mentioned, this is not until next week. The only thing that is left to do is going to be our kind of like sidebar section. So I'm going to grab our girl. This is Cheryl from the Forest Falls kit. And I am going to put her over here. I'm just going to put her on the side just like this. I'm not going to do too much around her, but I do want to do some of the pretty leaves that do come with this kit kind of falling around her and then all over the page to kind of just tie the whole thing together. I did want to use this kit really quickly because fall is almost over, but winter is quickly approaching, and I wanted to make sure that I could get some good use out of this kit before fall was over. I'm just going to kind of spread these pretty randomly, just all over the place, because there is already a lot going on. I don't want to overdo it. And I really like these multicolored ones as well, so I'm going to put a couple of them throughout. So that is probably where I'm going to leave it this week. I really do like this kit. I love the colors. I love the insert as usual. I'm a little disappointed about the stickers and everything, but it is what it is. I will contact them and see what happens. So I will be posting a before the pen on Instagram as well as after the pen on Instagram. If you guys don't follow me over there, go ahead and follow me here. I did put it in the beginning of the video, but once again, I'll put it right here for you guys. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section down below. Thanks so much for stopping by and planning with me, and for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you guys next week with another plan with me. Bye!